Why does it seem so difficult? Because otherwise we wouldn't be talking about it if it was easy.
Yes. And to be fair, some people find it easy.
Yes.
Let's just say that, first of all. One of the reasons, the main reason actually, in our society, it's not the norm still. Do you know what I mean? So there are places in the world that do it a lot better than we do, in our Western society at the moment. It's a bit, we tend to be, and some countries are better than others, but it's we don't see breastfeeding as much as we would have done in our back in our history. So as a human, we are designed to live in small communities with all our sort of family and sort of close friends, things like that around us, having babies, breastfeeding their babies. There would have been the sort of midwifey, sort of witch type person who would have been, the sort of helping out and sort of using their knowledge, and often one of the elders in the village kind of thing would have been their sort of lactation consultant, but it was just the norm, and everybody did it. And if we were struggling, then there were lots of other people lactating, and they would have shared that as well. So if there was any supply issues, for example, then other members of the group would have helped breastfeed the baby. There was not alternatives. We had to do this. That was the only way we could feed as well. That's another thing. So you're highly motivated to get it working. That's another thing. But it's that support network really, and the normality of it, and that's what we've lost. We had a whole generation. Yeah. Really from the war years to about the sort of 1980s. So good 40, even 50 years, really. It was kind of the 90s, really, where it started to turn around. Of basically being told that in order to be a modern woman, you needed to be separated from your baby, and you needed to give bottles and formula feed, so you weren't tied to them, and you could leave them with other people, and you could do that kind of stuff.
Independence.
Drive
towards independence.
Now, what they forgot at this point is that actually, as a mother, as a breastfeeding parent, or a parent generally, your whole body tells you that you're wanting to breastfeed. So,
in what way do you mean the whole body?
It just, so people don't understand this until they actually have the baby. So a lot of people in pregnancy go, I'm going to try breastfeeding. I'm going to give it a go, but I'm not too worried if it doesn't work. You get that.
I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself, and I'm going to try. And if it works, great.
We have a lot of that. And fair enough as well, because they've read all the horror stories, and they've, they know people who struggled massively and all this sort of stuff. But as soon as the baby arrives, for many, many people, it's not absolutely everybody, for many, many people, your hormones just go, okay, this is now the 4th trimester. Our job is to feed the baby. And when it doesn't work, it's actually really, really, really difficult to manage. Do you know what I mean? Because your whole body, it's a feeling deep inside that people who've never done it before would just, especially dads, don't get. They don't understand. My wife's gone completely mad. Yeah. Why is she so obsessed with this? So, and that's exactly what it is. It's just your whole body. It's what your body expects to happen next after you have birthed your baby. Yeah.